In Jerusalem, dark clouds gathered. Men and women in simple garments held children. Fear spread through the streets. On the Mount of Olives, Jesus, in beige and brown robe, warned his disciples of wars to come, their faces heavy with sorrow. Across lands, armies prepared. Soldiers with spears and shields marched. Banners rose under a red sky. Modern battlefields shook with tanks and jets. Explosions lit the horizon. Nations clashed in chaos. Cities burned. Families fled. Mothers carried children. The elderly stumbled, cries filled the night. The Euphrates lay dry, cracked and barren. Countless armies crossed with weapons drawn. From the east, kings with crowns and robes led vast forces across the desert. A false prophet in luxury raised hands. Signs deceived the crowd, who gasped in awe. The Antichrist in dark robes stood in temple ruins. Piercing eyes declared power. People bowed. Nations surrounded Jerusalem. Siege weapons raised. Defenders held shields on the walls. In heaven, a throne of light appeared. Multitudes in white robes gathered in awe. Michael, the archangel in shining armor, held a flaming sword, leading armies on white horses. On Armageddon plain, lightning split the sky. Armies clashed near Megiddo in chaos. The Antichrist rode a black horse, sword raised, fury on his face, commanding troops. The false prophet called fire from the sky. Soldiers cheered wildly at the sight. Heaven opened. Jesus rode a white horse, crowned with glory. Heavenly armies followed. A sword of radiant light struck. Weapons shattered. Soldiers fell powerless before his command. Angels seized the Antichrist and the false prophet. Fiery chains bound them, dragging them away. The beast and the false prophet were cast into the lake of fire. Eternal judgment began. Satan was seized, chained with power, thrown into the abyss, sealed for 1,000 years. Nations mourned. Kings removed crowns. Soldiers collapsed in utter defeat. Light rose over Jerusalem. Survivors rejoiced as the city shone with hope. A vision of the new temple glowed. Priests in white garments entered, singing praise. The land healed. Rivers flowed. Trees grew green. Animals grazed peacefully once more. Martyrs were raised, clothed in white, standing by thrones to judge nations. The throne of David shone. The king reigned in justice. People rejoiced in peace. Nations brought treasures to Jerusalem. Kings bowed, offering gifts in unity. Satan released once more. Eyes burning, gathered armies for final rebellion. Armies surrounded the holy city. Fire from heaven fell, consuming them. Satan was cast into the lake of fire. His power ended forever. The great white throne appeared. Books opened. Multitudes stood in silence. The book of life was opened. Angels turned glowing pages, seeking names. A new heaven and a new earth descended. Rivers clear, golden city above. New Jerusalem shone in glory. Walls of stones, gates of pearl. God dwelled with humanity in peace.